Look, Orton, I heard what you said last week, and I gotta be honest. You're better off having a match against Ryback at TLC. Because if you had a match against me, I would break you in half. Talk all you want, Mark, but I have destroyed icons, legends in this business. What makes you think I can't take you down? Now hold on, you two. Don't get ahead of yourselves. There will not be a World Heavyweight Championship match tonight, because the two of you are already booked in a match. A tag team match against Christian and Chris Jericho in the main event. Now get out of that ring so we can get this show on the road. What's up, YouTube? This is Memphis97 and welcome back to another episode of WWE 2K14 Universe Mode. This is episode number 65 and we are here with Friday Night SmackDown. Let's go ahead and take a look at the match card. We got Curtis Axel and Ryback kicking off the show. We got Fandango and Summer Rae taking on Titus O'Neil and AJ Lee, or maybe it was a manager. I didn't see it. We have a six-man tag. Justin Gabriel, Sin Cara, and Rey Mysterio taking on 3MB. Goldust takes on Big Show. And the main event, which was just announced earlier on, Christian and Chris Jericho teaming up to take on Mark Henry and Randy Orton. So as we can see, that was a mixed tag. It was won by Fandango and Summer Rae. And Rey Mysterio, Sin Cara, and Justin Gabriel defeat 3MB. And now it's time to go ahead and get started with our opening contest, which is between, it's a bit of a rivalry renewed here, as Cody Rhodes, or what am I saying? It's a stupid Tron. It screwed me up. Wait. Oh, right. Wow. I completely forgot that I mixed up the matches here. I don't know exactly why I did that, but anyway, I don't remember what my logic was behind this. I don't know. Oh yeah. Now I remember. Now I remember. It was something to do with the post-editing process, but I'm not gonna go into any more detail than that. Anyways, so after that just threw me for a loop. I also messed up the intro. It's actually welcome back to. Heard something in the other room. That's weird. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. Lately, just because how I've been saying welcome back to another episode, and for some reason that just sounds kind of redundant to me. So I've been trying to change it up. And I didn't. I just screwed it up here. But wait a minute. Cody Rhodes has bought a ticket. Okay. I don't know. He could have just came down to the announce table or something. Seems like that's what a lot of superstars do. But anyway, he's bought a ticket here to watch this one take place. This is between the Big Show and Goldust. And, just to further add to the stakes of this one, it's a Falls Count Anywhere match. This is Goldust's return match. And, yeah, we remember last week Big Show competed in a match against Cody Rhodes and was going to attack him with a steel chair until we saw Goldust come down to the ring and save Cody Rhodes from the impending attack by the Big Show. I don't know. I mean, really, when thinking about it, I don't know why Big Show kind of ran off from Goldust, but you know what? It probably just kind of surprised him a little bit, and Goldust, I don't know, Big Show just kind of wanted to, just let it go and live to, I don't know, take Goldust down another day. I'm not exactly sure what it was, but then again, Big Show had gone through a pretty hectic match with Cody Rhodes, so I guess it's understandable. But I mean, Goldust's return last week was actually kind of surprising. Came really out of nowhere, so it could have just thrown Big Show off his game, and he probably just figured, you know what, I'll wait till another time when I'm fully focused on dismantling Cody Rhodes. And look at this, he's about to dismantle Goldust. What a toss there, out onto the floor here. And yes, this is Falls Count Anywhere. So pinfall, submission can account. Oh, wait a minute. Cody Rhodes and the Big Show having a little bit of an altercation here. And what a shot by Cody Rhodes, dropping the Big Show. And Cody Rhodes, he's going to get out of here. He's had enough of the Big Show. With that one huge punch, dropped the Big Show. And now Goldust is picking up the steel steps here. And oh, what a shot there from the steel steps. This could be what it takes for Goldust to kind of level the playing field a little bit, put this match a little bit more in his favor. Because heading into this one, Big Show, I would have probably said would have been the favorite, just due, the whole power and the size advantage he has over Goldust. But not only, that assault from Cody Rhodes that Big Show probably wasn't expecting, and then also now using the steel steps to his advantage. Definitely a very smart strategy there from Goldust. But yeah, like I said, this is Goldust's return match to the WWE. We haven't actually seen him in universe mode at all to this point. I mean, he might have been in the whole Attitude Era thing I had going in WWE 13, but that doesn't even count. That doesn't count. for this universe mode. That we'll just pretend that never existed. So I shouldn't have brought it up in the first place. Anyway, so as we can take a look, Big Show now is backed up against the barricade. His Goldust delivers a plethora of strikes there. Just punch after punch after punch to the face. But Big Show makes it back to his feet. He kicks out at 1. Goldust has got those steel steps again. And Big Show's going to get back into the ring. He's got to avoid those steel steps at any cost. And no, I can't speak now. He was going to go for a diving clothesline there, but Goldust managed to sidestep. And this time Big Show jumps off the apron and hits that diving clothesline. And now a nice scoop slam, dropping Goldust down to the floor. But I mean, Big Show jumping off the apron to the floor is almost like the equivalent of Big Show jumping off the second rope or something. So there was a lot of impact behind that move. And now Goldust going back into the ring, looking to grab another weapon, and he's got a steel chair this time. But Big Show stops him from using it here, but Goldust with a nice counter. Hitting a jawbreaker there. Now there's a cover onto the Big Show, but a kick out from Big Show at 1. And now look at this. Big Show, what's he got? Oh, gutbuster right there to Goldust, taking him down. And now a steel chair shot right to the face of Goldust. That could have just knocked him out cold here. And now Big Show needs to take advantage here because, you know, surprisingly for the early stage of this one, it's been all Goldust. As you know, of course, he had the steel steps to kind of, as kind of like the great equalizer there. And then he also had the outside interference from Cody Rhodes. And look at this. Look at Goldust. He's going for something here. Can he lift him up? Look at the strength of Goldust. Picks Big Show up and drops him down on his face with an inverted suplex. There's a cover and a kick out once again at 1 by the Big Show. And now Goldust Irish whips Big Show over there into the barricade. But Big Show counters now with an elbow right to the face of Goldust. And Big Show now counter from Goldust. Takes Big Show down with a snapmare. Now knee. Drops his knee right on the face there, and that busted Big Show open. And Goldust could actually be on the verge of victory here. He can just maybe hit that finisher. And here we go. Goldust looking for the final cut. And he takes Big Show out there right onto the floor, right onto the steel chair. That's got to be it. 2, 3, and that is it. It's over. Goldust has defeated the world's largest athlete, the Big Show, here tonight. So what a victory that is for for Goldust. What am I saying? Confusing myself here. As Goldust managed to pick up a monumental victory over the Big Show here. And he got some pretty good shots in there. I mean, good return match for Goldust. He busted Big Show open, and not once but twice dropped him on that steel chair. First with that inverted suplex move, and then of course with the final cut there as Big Show now trying to get up onto the apron here. Goldust celebrating in the ring, and it looks like Goldust isn't done. He's not done just yet. Goldust is looking to go to the top rope. Well, this is not something we often see, but he's looking to redeem Cody Rhodes, but oh no, Big Show has him by the throat. What's he gonna do here? Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god! What a choke slam through the announce table from the Big Show. Goldust taken all the way from the top rope through the announce table. My god, the strength of the Big Show to take down Goldust. But now the show will continue on. We're here in Phoenix, Arizona, as will be Curtis Axel 101 with the big guy, the Intercontinental Champion Ryback. Like I said earlier, this is a bit of a rivalry renewed here. As you know, we take you back all the way to the end of WWE 13, the final episode of SmackDown. These two competed against each other in a #1 contenders match for the Intercontinental title, a match that was won by Ryback, and, well, we all know what happened there. Ryback went on to beat Christian at SummerSlam for the Intercontinental title, and he has not lost the title since. We are approaching TLC. He's looking forward to a match against Randy Orton for the title, but now he gets one more opportunity to face Curtis Axel. And I mean, the feud didn't just end there, because, you know, Axel, we got to think before that, at Vengeance, Axel had an Intercontinental title opportunity against Christian, a failed attempt at that. And, you know, he went on to lose match after match. It was supposed to be originally a triple threat at Night of Champions between Ryback, Axel, and Christian, but Axel continued to just lose match after match. So he was taken out of that contest, because really by that time he had lost so many matches he didn't deserve the opportunity anymore. And then of course Axel, he wanted one last opportunity for the Intercontinental title, and he put his SmackDown career on the line. And, well, he of course lost that one. And then Paul Heyman picked him up as a free agent, brought him over to Raw, and, well, you know, history takes on from there. That was not the cliche I was looking for. That completely, I don't know where I was going with that. That's not exactly what I meant, but it, you know, I guess it means the same thing. Anyway, Ryback now. Looks like he's starting off trying to get the advantage here, but Curtis Axel with a nice swinging neckbreaker takes down the big guy, the Intercontinental Champion. But, of course, you know, this matchup was made by Stephanie McMahon last episode of Universe Mode on Main Event, where, you know, she had that confrontation with Paul Heyman. Also, created a matchup that we will be seeing next episode of Main Event, a six-man tag between the team of Daniel Bryan, Christian, and Ryback to take on Curtis Axel, Randy Orton, and the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. So that's something to look forward to. But also, we saw Stephanie McMahon made a second appearance earlier on tonight on SmackDown, and she has created a tag team main event for us here between Christian and Chris Jericho to team up and face Randy Orton and Mark Henry. So that is huge news from Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie McMahon. Yeah, she's got two Micks in there now. Why did I say that? Never mind, forget it. Anyway, Stephanie McMahon, as I butchered her name. But she's evidently, you know, making a few appearances this week. So I don't know, maybe we can expect to see her in a more predominant role here on Universe Mode. I think, you know, in the past she's been more of a behind-the-scenes role, but now we may actually see her on a regular basis on these episodes, possibly, you know, being another representative of the Authority. And really, we hadn't seen her any time before Vince McMahon's attack, his, you know, being hospitalized by that, who we found out would be the Shield. But, you know, really that one appearance on Raw was the first we'd ever seen of Stephanie McMahon. That was way back, I want to say, Night of Champions, maybe, like the month of that or so, I think. So that was a while ago. But she's back again. She was there on Main Event. She's here on SmackDown. So maybe we'll have to stay tuned. We'll see a little bit more of her in the coming episodes in the near future. But let's get back into the matchup here as we have Curtis Axel and Ryback. Axel now appears to have taken control, delivers some nice elbows right to the shoulders of the big guy. And now Curtis Axel has him in a headlock here, looking to go for a suplex. Look at the strength of Axel. And now Ryback making it back to his feet here. And as we can see, oh, big running move there from Ryback, knocking Axel flat on his back there to the mat. But Axel countering now with a thumb right to the eye of Ryback. And now, nope, now it's Ryback with the counter, so got a back and forth series of reversals here. Nice clothesline now to the back of the head of Ryback. And now just punching away at the face of the human wrecking ball. But Ryback now makes it right back to his feet. Delivers a punch right to the side of the head of Axel. And look at this. Oh, jackhammer there from Ryback. Shades of Goldberg there. Maybe paying homage to Goldberg there, but oh, he was going for the meat hook clothesline, and Axel countered the first one, but that second one nearly took his head off here. 1, 2. No, Axel manages to stay alive there. But I mean, you know, Axel, you know, it was kind of a, you know, he saw it coming. He saw the first meat hook clothesline coming, but Ryback was able to quickly rebound and hit a second, well, actually connect on his second attempt. Oh, and now he's looking to put Curtis Axel away here. He's looking to finish him off now. Marching around the ring, and shell shock to Curtis Axel. And that's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. Ryback has defeated Curtis Axel. So in this renewed rivalry, Ryback once again gets the victory. So Curtis Axel once again losing to Ryback. Just can't get that victory over the Intercontinental Champion Ryback. But Ryback, this victory is definitely going to help build some more momentum heading into his match with Randy Orton for the Intercontinental title at Tables, Ladders, and Chairs. And then, of course, we got to remember these two are going to meet each other one more time on Main Event, on the next episode of Main Event. So, their rivalry isn't quite over just yet. This little revisiting of their old rivalry will continue on Main Event, which would be 2 episodes from now. So that's something to look forward to. But for now, Ryback stands tall. He's the winner, and he lives to fight another day and build more momentum heading into the Intercontinental Championship match with Randy Orton at the TLC pay-per-view. So Ryback, feed him more. Who can stop? Who can stop this man? Who can take that Intercontinental Championship away from Ryback, because at this rate, Ryback's unstoppable. He's just a machine. Nobody can take down Ryback. Well, hey there, Steph. It's good to see you. It's about time that SmackDown got some authority around here besides this anonymous general manager that's Well, it's good to see you too, Big Show, but just cut straight to the point. What do you want? I'm very busy. I came here to ask you for two things. The first is next week on SmackDown, I want a match. A handicap match against Goldust and Cody Rhodes. I want to keep my eye on both of them as I destroy them. And the second thing I'm asking for is a rematch, one-on-one with Cody Rhodes. And when I beat him, I think I'm deserving of an Intercontinental Championship match. Well, I'll tell you what, Big Show. Next week on SmackDown, you've got your handicap match. And on the TLC pre-show, I'm putting you against Cody Rhodes in a Chairs #1 Contenders match. And the winner will face the Intercontinental Champion at the Royal Rumble. And after that encounter backstage between the Big Show and Stephanie McMahon, we now know that next week on Friday Night SmackDown, the Big Show will be taking on Goldust and Cody Rhodes in a handicap match. So a very, very interesting request there from the Big Show, requesting a handicap match, but he wants to be able to keep his eye on both of them at the same time. And we've also got confirmed that on the TLC pre-show, we've got another match lined up for that event, as it will be the Big Show one-on-one with Cody Rhodes, and the winner of that contest will become the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship. So big stakes on the line for that match, and that, of course, will be on the TLC pre-show, which will be uploaded before the TLC pay-per-view event. So that's something to stay, that's something to look forward to. And I'm thinking I'm going to do something a little bit different with this pre-show. Not too different. It's nothing too big. But, you know how I usually do the pay-per-view promos and whatnot, you know, those little separate videos to kind of build more hype for the pay-per-view and just kind of recap any rivalries going into it and whatnot. What I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to upload one promo as, because I've got two promo videos for the pay-per-view, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to upload the one by itself, and then the other one is going to be a TLC pre-show exclusive, just to kind of mix things up a little bit, try to, you know, I want to kind of bring in a new sort of format to these TLC, or not TLC, but just to the pay-per-view pre-shows. Make them a little more important. I'm going to try and not put title matches on the pre-show anymore, but, you know, at this point, I'm kind of trying to even it out in terms of, like, you know, what titles have and haven't been defended on the pre-show, so that way it doesn't make any of them seem lesser. So like how I've already had the Intercontinental and Tag Team Championship defended on the pre-show, just kind of gonna try to even it out a little bit to make it, well, it kind of makes the TLC, or not, what am I saying? Kind of makes the pre-show look a little more important, but it also kind of degrades or devalues the title. So I think I'm gonna try to like even that out, which means I'll probably put the Divas title and the United States Championship on the line on future pre-shows. But, you know, just do, like, one for each of those titles, and then I'm probably done. And it'll probably just be, you know, any kind of rivalry matches, or maybe if I could just, you know, maybe if I should just put together, like, one kind of random match just to kind of like hype up the pay-per-view, get the crowd hot, and, you know, I don't know, build up more anticipation for it. Or if I should continue to, you know, kind of have these kind of storyline rivalries that don't really, that could be taken off the pay-per-view, to kind of take this pre-show slot, because, you know, with pay-per-views I usually end up getting more than 7 matches made up. But wait a minute, what the heck? What the hell? Mark Henry just attacked Randy Orton in the middle of a match, so this is not good for Randy Orton, as he's now got to go it alone. It looks like this is going to be a 2-on-1 handicap match now, as Mark Henry doesn't appear like he's coming back. He's hightailing it out of here. And, well, I guess that's kind of what Orton gets for that little confrontation that the two had earlier on tonight in the show. So, I mean, I don't know. Orton, he's talking too much trash to Mark Henry. That's what it's gonna get. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get your jaw jacked. But now Orton, he's got to go 1-on-2 against Jericho and Christian. But back to my discussion about the pre-shows. Yeah, would you like me to continue to kind of put these, you know, like have feuds that lead to a pre-show match, or should I just kind of do random matches just to kind of, you know, with superstars who weren't fortunate enough to get featured on the pay-per-view. Because, I mean, like, certain rivalries that I don't think, like I said, I tend to book more than 7 matches for a pay-per-view. So then at that point, it's just kind of, you know, obviously I gotta have the title matches or any big matches that have, like, a big build behind them or a big feud. They're of greater importance. It's just kind of then, you know, whatever's the least important, or not least, but the lesser important matches kind of get put on the pre-show. So let me know what you think I should do for, you know, once 2K15 is released, what I should do for future pay-per-view pre-shows, or if I should, because, I mean, I'm not going to scrap the idea because I'm not going to make a pay-per-view with, like, 10 matches or whatever, because that's just going to be getting too long, because I've said before that my laptop is really slow with these video rendering. Like, when I had to do the 2-hour Final Destination pay-per-view for WWE 13, that took like almost 40 hours of rendering, so that was pretty bad, and I'm not gonna do that for every single pay-per-view. So if I can, you know, take some matches away and make a separate episode, you know, a decent length separate episode out of it, I'm gonna do that. Not to devalue the pay-per-view, but just because I'm not gonna spend all this time rendering one video. That's out of control. I mean, if it's something like Final Destination, that was a special case with the length of that one. And WrestleMania and, you know, Royal Rumble, when we get to these kind of pay-per-views, they're probably going to be pretty long videos just like that. And I don't want to make them just that much longer with these kind of extra matches that, you know, they kind of would be pay-per-view quality, but they're just not, they're not really a necessity when it comes to the overall pay-per-view. So that's kind of what the pre-show, like what I have in mind for the pre-show. So I don't think I'm going to be scrapping the idea unless, you know, maybe for a pay-per-view I don't have, you know, I only have like 7 matches or whatever, then I probably won't do that. Or maybe if I should just throw these matches, you know, like for example the Big Show Cody Rhodes one, you know, if I had a feud kind of similar to that, if it's like a #1 Contenders or anything like that, if I should maybe just do them on like a Raw or a SmackDown or a main event, if that's what you think I should do, or if you like the whole idea for the pre-show. And then plus, you know, that's why I'm kind of trying to, you know, this exclusive promo sort of thing, just to kind of put a bit more meaning behind the pre-show, and also like to possibly do like maybe interviews or, you know, kind of cutscenes that could, or maybe, you know, like I said, with the promo package, just to kind of build more emphasis into the actual pay-per-view itself, which, you know, like what I did with No Way Out with the backstage segment with Heyman and Punk, if I should do something like that again. And that's kind of what I'd like to do, just to, you know, with that case, it was kind of just adding that extra match on, but I could do something like that, or maybe I could even do that with a pre-show match, like, say something happens in the beginning of the show, and, you know, they wind up getting into a confrontation, they have a match on the pre-show, like, at the end of the episode. I'm not exactly sure what I should do with that, but, you know, just kind of do something to make the pre-shows a bit different, and make them kind of stand out more, as opposed to just kind of what they are right now, which is why, you know, if I can include anything, like interviews, other cutscenes to build more towards a feud, or if I should, you know, do these, like the pay-per-view promos, if I should, you know, if you don't want me to put them as like their own video, excuse me, sorry about that, but anyway, now I just completely lost my train of thought. That was, anyway, you know, that's not, let me get back into focus now. I'm not even going to explain what just happened, but that was weird. Anyway, so, what was I talking about? Something with, like, building up the... I'm sorry, that just completely, what just happened really threw me off. So now I got to try to focus back on whatever I was talking about, and I kind of lost my train of thought. But anyway, let's just get back into the matchup here. As we can see, Chris Jericho looks like he might be setting Orton up for a code breaker here. Big drop kick out of the back. And now he's just kind of waiting for Orton to get back to his feet. And here we go. Christian tried to reach in there. Rakes the eyes now, does Jericho. And he makes a tag into Christian. But yeah, you know, oh, wait a minute. Anyway, Christian kill switch. Engage on Randy Orton there. And he's out cold. Randy Orton is out of it. Christian just got to cover him. And that's it for this matchup. So there's a cover. 1, 2, 3. And that was it. That's all she wrote. Christian and Chris Jericho win the match. Of course, you know, some assistance has to be given to Mark Henry, as he just kind of skipped out on the match and just left him high and dry here for this one, left him to compete against Christian and Jericho in a handicap match. Orton had no chance in this one. I mean, not to take any credit away from Orton, he is a very gifted athlete, but, you know, in this 2-on-1 environment against two other main eventers like Jericho and Christian, he didn't have a chance in hell of winning this one. But, yeah, like I was saying, any other, like, if you have any suggestions of what I should do for future pre-shows, or if I should kind of keep the same formula, what kind of changes I should make, any suggestions, any topics that I might not have discussed that I could possibly do for the pre-show, if you have any, you know, ideas of your own, be sure to let me know down in the comments section. Otherwise, I guess I'll just kind of try to wing it, do some more, like, different styles in the next upcoming pre-shows. But anyway, that's it for this episode. I want to thank you all for watching. Keep on YouTubing.